Hello ladies and gentlemen, Rosie here, and today we're going to be going over the dev message on Godzilla Battle Line. Now, we mentioned in our first impressions video for this game that this message existed, and a lot of this message actually answers a lot of the criticisms that we gave the game. Okay, not like fully 100%, but we can kind of get into the mind of the devs and see where the conversation is about what to do about some of the problems in this game. So, let's go ahead and click on it, and we'll go ahead and read some of the problems. Okay? This was posted yesterday, 7/16/2021. Thank you for playing Godzilla Battle Line, bruh. 500,000 downloads in first month of being released with Worldwide. That's pretty good, bruh. Pretty decent. We got pretty decent little game here for Godzilla. Okay? With the operation team to understand, however, there are many in-game issues, and we can seriously apologize for any inconvenience they've caused to the players. As such, we're going to take this opportunity to share with our players the current in-game issues and our plans to resolve them. Our explanation is a little long, but we appreciate you taking the time to read through it. Right now, that's always a big, that's already a big improvement over fucking Dead by Daylight. I like my patch notes long. I like my patch notes thorough. I don't like just when they just say, it's too long. Don't worry about it. Dead by Daylight, sometimes they have long patch notes, sometimes they don't. It depends on the patch. I like my patch notes long, bro. And sometimes Dead by Daylight doesn't do that as well as they should. Okay? Battle-related issues, okay? In respect of battle-related issues, we are currently aware of problems preventing progression at various points during the battle, blah, 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 blah. Investigating and resolving these issues is our top priority. However, this process is taking some time and resolving reports from players all over the world about the issues arising in situations. Okay? So, we have resolved some of the issues relating to matchmaking in 1.1.4. However, we will continue to work hard with a focus on fixing the major, frequently occurring issues. So, they're not done with the matchmaking problems. Okay? They've clipped out some of the horrendously bad stuff, but like there's still some issues with matchmaking in this game. And I think that's 100% clear to all the player base. Okay, so they're going to go into that a bit more down here. But we'll go ahead and skip that. Doing fraudulent activities. One issue with this game that I actually didn't bring up in my first impression videos is that there was a lot of hackers in this game. I have never seen a hacker actually playing in an online multiplayer game until this game. We are aware that some players are improperly falsifying data in order to send out battle pieces at speeds that are impossible in normal gameplay. Have been received many reports regarding such behavior. Godzilla, you fucking bitch. I know who you are, asshole. And our server knows who you are too. Fuckhead. I'm gonna spam all my units all at once. That's basically what they're doing. They're just unit spamming. And then you can't ever win. Because they just spam, spam, spam. The operation team considers cheating a very serious problem, and it takes away from the fun of the game for those who are following the rules. Strict action, including permanently suspending the accounts of players found to be cheating. So hopefully Cockzilla has already received his Cockzilla slap in the face and is banned from this game. In addition, we have confirmed there are also certain vulnerabilities within the game itself, and so have formed a dedicated anti-fraud team to deal with the above-mentioned players engaged in the fraudulent activities, as well as to make the improvements. Okay, so they're just aware that the game's hardware is pretty weak, and that they need to improve it to make sure that these hackers don't get the shit that they have anymore. They just permanently ban these hackers and improve the game so that less hacking happens in the future. So that's good. Improve the program to resolve most of the identified vulnerabilities and updated schedule. We have introduced anti-fraud tools and enhanced fraud detection, okay? So they need to get that out as soon as possible. That is a major problem. Game balance. We're happy to hear that so many players are enjoying Battle Line, but this also receives negative feedback regarding the game's balance, okay? Battle balance heavily depends on the battle pieces' level. There is currently a large difference in the parameters of battle pieces at different levels, such that the side with the higher level battle pieces tends to have a huge advantage. This game is not intended to be one in which the winner of a battle is determined solely by which side has the highest level battle pieces. That is absolutely what is taking place right now. That is absolutely what's taking place. And I don't know how they fix that. I do not know how they fix that. It seems to me that as long as you have stats in the game that are impacted by the level of the fucking piece, it doesn't matter what you do to it. It seems that that is the problem. It seems like that will always be an issue. levels to your pieces. Because they say it's a deck, like it's a trading card game. The trading card game's stats can't be altered. Somebody's Blue Eyes White Dragon cannot have 3,200 attack points because they leveled it up. That's not how it works. If you play Blue Eyes White Dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh, it'll always have 3,000 attack points. That's not how it is in this game. Your Godzilla might have some more attack power than your opponent's Godzilla. So right now, that's how it is. They aim to create battles in which the tide can be turned depending on which battle pieces are sent out at what time and in what situation to give players an opportunity to aim for victory with a team made up of their favorite monsters. So basically, they want most of the roster to be viable. They want everybody to be good enough to see some play. That's going to be a challenge just because if you want variety to exist, power disparity always follows it. Okay? A way that they need to be able to do that is through a constant circulation of buffs and nerfs, if that's what they want. Okay? We've talked about this on Dead by Daylight plenty of times. If they want to do that, they need to constantly be buffing and nerfing. The status quo cannot be in the game for so long. The game needs to power creep itself. The game needs to constantly rework old units. If you want that everyone's favorite monsters to be viable and at least decent at most of the time, you have to constantly be updating. As such, we believe there is a need to alter the game's balance. We are planning to make major adjustments to the balance and the update scheduled for the release at the end of this month. Okay, so in about a week and a half. Okay? And to raise the parameters of rare battle pieces at a low level so that they can start playing an active role in battle from an early stage. This needs to happen, okay? Because a lot of the trash units right now are some even the good units, like Godzilla Turistas or whatever his name is, Godzilla Ultima. I don't use him right now because he's a low level. He's like the best unit in the game, but he'll go in there and get stomped by fucking missiles because he doesn't have health yet. As well as the force pieces like we mentioned, Kong, Biollante. Good units stuck in your box because they can't compete right now. Now, this will help Space Godzilla and King Ghidorah see some play. Batra, too. I don't know how good Batra is. But King Ghidorah is especially bad. I will say that. Space Godzilla doesn't seem to be very good either. But King Ghidorah, his 8 costing ass is very, very bad. 8 cost units for low health. You can be high cost, but if you dish out a bunch of attack and have high defense, you're worth it, like Godzilla is. King Ghidorah being 8 cost with no durability, no. And I don't think that gets corrected by leveling him up. Somebody on the Discord says a level 1 Kong is more useful than a level 4 King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah needs some changes, okay? But that has nothing to do with anything else. That's just me and my King Ghidorah favoritism coming in again. They need to buff King Ghidorah. Okay, so basically what they're trying to do here is, I don't know what they're planning. Somebody on the Discord said what they could do is just make the maximum level for a 4-star unit 10, and then that might help because that would make my level 4 Godzilla Ultima equivalent to a level what is that? Probably around 12 or 13, which is right in sync with the rest of my team, so I could throw him in there right now. Because that would make it match. That's a pretty good idea. But they don't say what they're going to do specifically. So their aim is to make the level 4 pieces that are really bad right now see some more play. Because they're useless right now. And if you want to make a big promotional monster that's a level 4 piece, he's going to see no fucking play unless this change gets in there. I can't imagine doing this big Jet Jaguar grind that's going on right now. Matching logic and trophy loss. We are aware of a number of matching related issues in ranked battles, including difficulty in matchmaking and repeatedly matching with the same opponent. The current system searches for opponents based on a player's country and region and their current arena rank. While Godzilla Battle Line has players worldwide, this system can cause issues with matching depending on a player's particular location and arena rank. We therefore plan to make some changes to the matching logic in the next update so that the search for opponents will be conducted on a gradually widening basis. This worries me. Because this sounds like Dead by Daylight. And Dead by Daylight's matchmaking's fucking terrible. However, I don't know if it's going to be that bad because they seem to the arena rank is taken into consideration. I don't know. This worries me because of how Dead by Daylight does it and how similar that sounds to what Dead by Daylight does. However, I will say this. It's not like the matchmaking is great right now. Okay? The matchmaking right now is bad in its current form. Whatever they're doing right now isn't exactly working. Okay? So, I am okay with trying a Dead by Daylight-like system for the moment to see if it fixes something. Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical game with 5 players in it. Maybe a system like this will be more accurate in a 1v1 looking situation. So, it still worries me because of how similar it sounds to Dead by Daylight's bad matchmaking, but Dead by Daylight's ranking systems also don't mean anything. The arena, I think, does mean a bit more than the ranks in Dead by Daylight. So, I'm okay with them giving this a test run. But a test run, you have to make sure it's working. So, keep an eye on that. Obtaining G tokens needed for upgrading. In response to the comments that the amount of G tokens to upgrade a battle piece is generally low, we will be adjusting when and how many G tokens can be attained throughout the game. As with other balance-related adjustments, we will also continue to make changes as needed based on the experiences of the players. We plan to add new opportunities in the game for players to earn the tokens. Okay, so they're trying to get more tokens in the game, okay? So because it's the fucking Great Depression right now in the game when it comes to the fucking money. You need more currency in the game. We need to print some more money there, guys. But they've said they plan to add new opportunities for us to earn those tokens. All right, I can't wait to see what those look like at the end of the month. So, sounds like they're aware of the problem, and it sounds like they're aware of the issue. And I hope to God they put some neat fix in there about it. Okay, regarding future updates, as discussed, we are currently working to resolve in-game issues, anti-fraud, blah, 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 blah. The first month since launching a game, received feedback about many players that would like to see additions beyond ranked battles. Working on updates alongside, and we plan to release a roadmap of the new elements we intend to plan in the future. We will go over that roadmap when it is announced. So that's it. So what did we learn from this? A lot of our issues have been recognized by the team. Okay, there was a massive update coming out at the end of the month that plans to go into some of this in more detail. Okay, the recognition that our issues are heard and they hear it and they're gonna do something. Okay, when that patch drops, we'll definitely be taking the time to go over it. But the acknowledgement is enough for right now. I'm glad they have listened to our feedback and are planning some changes. I wish this other company that I play a game for would do the fucking same. So, I have high hopes. I'm optimistic. I'm very excited to see how they handle these problems to make the game better. Because this game, as I said, has a lot of potential. And if they keep it up and they make this game good, this could be a decent community. And we could get a competitive scene together if it keeps up and they keep making they make some improvements. So I'm looking forward to this game's future, and we're gonna see what it looks like at the end of this month. All right, lads, GG's.